Hello, my name is Vincent Creel, Public Affairs Manager for the City of Biloxi, here to deliver today's report for Friday, February 5th, 2021. We'll have the COVID-19 report, a look at some work around the city, and we'll have Gumbo Kelly with a special story for you and your family. But we begin today with city elections, the party primaries. When you vote as either a Democrat or a Republican, will be Tuesday, April 6th, and the general election will be Tuesday, June 8th. However, today, February 5th at 5 p.m. is the deadline for would-be candidates to file their statements of intent with the Biloxi Municipal Clerk. The Democratic and Republican executive committees will review the paperwork and determine if the individuals meet the statutory requirements, such as residency, age, etc. The committees will then certify the qualified candidates to appear on the party primary ballot on April 6th. The winners of the primaries and any independent candidates will appear on the ballot for the general election on June 8th. You can see all of the voter information, registration, ward lines, and a list of those who have filed their paperwork on the city website at biloxi.ms.us. It's been a busy time at the Coliseum drive-through vaccination site. Here's today's report on the coronavirus pandemic and vaccinations.
1,210 new cases of the coronavirus were reported statewide today by the Mississippi State Department of Health, and more than 4,000 new cases have been reported since Monday. 40 new deaths were reported today, and the statewide total since mid-March now stands at more than 6,000. This chart shows the total number of positive tests statewide and the total number of deaths statewide since the crisis began. This chart shows the 14-day track on cases statewide. In Harrison County today, the State Department of Health reports 72 new cases of the virus in the last 24 hours, making the county total more than 15,500 since mid-March. 239 COVID-19 deaths have now been reported in Harrison County since all this began in mid-March. Here is a 14-day chart for Harrison County. Hospitals throughout the state continue to test and admit patients with the coronavirus. As of February the 3rd, the State Health Department reports more than 800 are hospitalized statewide. 98 of those are in coast hospitals, and 35 of those patients are in intensive care units. The State Health Department also states that as of January the 31st, more than 238,000 are presumed to have recovered from COVID-19. It has been a busy week over at the Mississippi Coast Coliseum. Here's what it looked like earlier this week. Cars lined up to enter the free drive-through COVID vaccination site. Those currently eligible for the vaccine can schedule their first or second dose online. Just visit the city's website at biloxi.ms.us and click on the COVID tab. You may also call 877-978-6453. Those eligible for the shot are anyone aged 65 and older or anyone over the age of 16 with pre-existing conditions that make them more susceptible to severe effects from the coronavirus. Please remember to continue to practice health safety by washing your hands often, social distancing, and avoiding social gatherings. Please, if you feel sick, remember to stay home and help stop the spread.
It's also been a busy day on roadways in Biloxi. 2 accidents occurred this morning on the I-110 into Biloxi, and another occurred on the same time on the Pops Ferry Bridge. Please drive carefully. On Pass Road this morning, crews from the city's Public Works Department were replacing a fire hydrant just east of Cedar Lake. The hydrant was struck during a vehicular crash on Thursday on Pass Road. Our friend Bobby Weaver at Seymour Engineering reports that work has begun at the Sherman-Canaan Commercial Dock on Back Bay. Contractors are completing repairs from where shrimp boats collided with the docks. These docks are at the north end of Lee Street. The $100,000 repair project involves repairs to the piers as well as to water lines and the electrical system. The work has a deadline of 45 days. The Biloxi City Council meets on Tuesday. You can see the City Council meeting agenda and actually see all of the documents the mayor and council will be looking at right now on the city website. Just click on the City Council agenda at top left. And now, your weekend preview.
This weekend, the Gulf Coast Carnivore Association will host its 9th annual Run for the Beads, a 5K and 1 mile event that takes place on Saturday morning in downtown Biloxi. For more information, visit the Carnivore Association's website at msgcca.org. The Biloxi Parks and Recreation Department has opened online registration for its youth baseball and softball leagues. Visit biloxiyouthbaseball.com or biloxisoftball.com to register. Registration will be open until all teams are filled. Practices and games will begin in March at the A.J. Holloway Sports Complex, which will have safety protocols in place. For participation and age groups, visit the city's Parks and Recreation sports page or call 228-388-2483. We leave you today with an episode from Gumbo Kelly's Causeway Critters. Sit back and relax while Fred fishes.
Every morning of every day, a crane named Fred flies to the bay. He stands there tall, he stands there proud, waiting for the fishing crowd. Fred loves fishing. He can't tell time, but needs no clock. The fish start jumping when the bait boat docks. The air is filled with a fishy smell. The day has started, he can tell. Fred loves fishing. As the fishers flock to cast their lines, the seagulls squawk like they've lost their minds. The walkers walk, the riders roll. People are fishing, young and old. Fred loves fishing. He keeps his eye on everyone and waits till lunchtime has begun. Each day Fred has the same old plan: to inspect each cooler, grill, and can. Fred loves fishing. For the baggies full of juicy grapes, the bread crusts falling off the plates, catfish, crawfish, shrimp galore, cookies, pizza, apple cores, bologna, macaroni, fried chicken legs, potato chips, French onion dip, hard-boiled eggs. Fred doesn't need a market or a grocery store. One day of fishing guarantees all of this and more. Fred loves fishing.